you guys studied, because we're testing today. Of course, I should have said that to myself because this is the second time I'm doing this video. So if you guys noticed, slightly different perspective today. You're not actually on my chin, you're more in my chest area. I'm riding around like some sort of knockoff Iron Man with my knockoff GoPro on my knockoff chest. Well, it's not really a knockoff chest, it's like an actual human torso. Had it since I was born. But today we're testing out my brand new audio recorder, the Zoom H1N. That's what I ended up going with. Mainly because I'm cheap and they're not that expensive. Well, $100 give or take, you know, plus a little. Now the only other testing I've done with this thing was that night cruise. You know, I did, what, 2-3 weeks ago. Well, before I got rained on anyway. And that was in a bag on the pillion seat of the Shadow here, and that was probably the best bike audio that I've ever recorded. So today I'm actually using the audio recorder for what I bought it for helmet audio. So in conjunction with that, I'm also using, gosh, what is it? I can't remember. It's like pop filter or something, I think. I don't know, it's a $14 Amazon lapel microphone. Now, the first time I did this, I didn't read the book that came with the thing, and I did some research on the recorder, but that's mainly like settings, not. I didn't expect to plug in my stereo lapel mic and then have it like not work. It's not at all what we expected. Turns out you need a little adapter. So if you've got the 3 bands, it ain't going to work. You need the 2 bands. And I'll put pictures up there so it makes sense. And I know that's not what it's called. There's actual terms, but I don't know. Am I a scientist? Some dude on a motorcycle. So in previous videos, I would either use the USB microphone that came with the cheap action camera, which the debaffled exhaust on this mighty 750cc V-twin would just blow the audio out. Like, not a single bit was usable. Well, you guys have seen the other ones. Actually, only about 4% of you have seen the other ones. Shameless subscription plug here. So I'd either use that microphone, or I would end up using the, again, cheap Amazon Bluetooth headset in my other helmet, because I'm rocking a different helmet today. Which actually is part of the reason you're mounted on my chest and not my chin, because I don't have a mount on this one. I thought about getting one, but I think I'm just going to leave this alone. I don't know, this one's definitely lighter, but I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so I'd have that Bluetooth headset connected to my phone, which, in the beginning, I hated that. I didn't think it'd sound good, but it was the better of the 2 options. So I'm hoping this comes out really, really good. You know, because I'm wanting a good mix. I want to be heard clearly, because if you guys don't understand what I'm saying, I don't expect you to watch these. And that's kind of like the whole, the whole trick to it anyway. You could have the most beautiful, crisp, picturesque, high-definition video, but if your audio sucks, no one's gonna watch it. So like I said, I didn't read the book. Probably has a lot of big words in it that I wouldn't understand anyway. So I did what everybody does nowadays, which is probably what you did to stumble upon this video, is I started watching stuff. I find out as much about this little recorder as I can, and from what I can tell, the recommended procedure is what's called the... I changed his mind, alright. The shaft method. And I will put a link to his channel into the description. Essentially, the shaft method, which I will put the settings up here on screen, seem to produce the best audio without having to fiddle with it. And as long as you keep your gain, or whatever it is, because I didn't look at my notes before I left the house, because, I know what I'm doing, I'm a professional. If you leave it at auto, it will obviously automatically adjust to not only my voice, because this thing's like right next to my mouth, and I know I'm talking way too loud. And it keeps the freaking microphone from blowing out with the freaking debaffled exhaust on this thing, which I'm thinking of tracking down a stock set. because I did get used to the audio on the Bluetooth headset. The only downside is you can't hear the bike. And you also, I get that weird wind noise, that weird knocking, that muffled knocking sound. So I kind of prefer the chest mount, because when it's on my chin, when I turn my head, it actually hits my arms. It kind of limits my field of view. I feel a lot safer doing this. But let me know what you guys prefer. You know, and I'll put links to everything down below. You know, the chest mount, the camera, the microphone, and of course the H1N recorder, because that's why you're here. And obviously at the time of recording, I have no way to be sure, but hopefully this came out really good, because I'm really curious what it'll do with the Suzuki. I'm actually kind of excited to hear that, because, I mean, I like a nice, you know, V-twin, don't get me wrong, but that tiny 4-cylinder, when it starts screaming, man, that is a nice sound. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. I am Lucky Aces. I am here every Sunday at 11:30, and if for some reason I'm not there at 11:30, well, just wait longer. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the audio. You know, good, bad, or should I just go back to using that Bluetooth thing? I really don't want to. The only downside is this H1N uses AAA batteries. They're not rechargeable, so I gotta pick up a set of them. So as always, I hope everybody has a real good week. And yeah, see ya.